Hey guys, it's Caitlin and I'm 34 weeks pregnant. I'm actually 35 weeks as of today, but going back on week 34, I've had a lot of complications. So, as you guys all know, I had to go to my ex's court, and clearly he's going to stay my ex because he brought another girl with him, and I'm usually pretty nice about, like, how you look and everything. Like, I think you're pretty, I'm going to say, okay, you're really pretty, like, good job, like, my ex's ex, like my ex before him had like a girlfriend, and I thought she was gorgeous. Like I thought she was really pretty, and I was kind of jealous of her. This girl, I'm not jealous of at all, and I just think she's disgusting. She came to court wearing like skinny jeans and these huge Osiris's, and just like she looked like a huge. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but she looked like a crackhead. Her cheeks were all sunken in. She had like a nose piercing, smoked cigarettes. It was just a huge like letdown. I was like, okay, well, like if you're gonna get with someone, at least make sure that she's like better kind of than me. Like I don't know, it just made me feel better about myself knowing that I let him go and that he's with this new girl that hopefully will treat him well and will give him what he needs in life, and hopefully he doesn't get her pregnant or anything like that, because that would suck having two girls pregnant with your child, and I just wouldn't want that for my daughter at this point. So the stress of that, he got into like kind of like a dispute in the parking lot. I gave me the finger. It was like this to me. I know you're watching this, Jordan, so again, I don't really care. He was just a complete asshole. I actually tried to get his conditions changed. I tried it to make it so that he could have communication with me and so that he could be in the baby's life and be in the room, but he didn't request that. The only thing he requested is that he's allowed to stay at home when his mom isn't home. So his conditions didn't change because he didn't request it. They would have been changed because I requested it, but again, he was stupid enough not to request it, so now he's not going to be in his baby's life until his next court date, which is July 31st. Which is kind of upsetting to me because I want what's best for my child, and sometimes what's best isn't always having the mom and dad in the picture, which is in this case not the best situation like I thought it would be. I thought that the best choice would be for the baby to have the mom and dad there present at birth, and even like trying to manage and maybe even get back together after the baby was born, like go to counseling, like do things that could help our relationship. But clearly he doesn't want that, and so he's moved on. Within the last month he's moved on. I don't know if this girl is the girl he was cheating on me with or what's going on, so I'm not really getting into that. Life sucks right now, but I'm trying to make the best of it. So from the stress of all that, I went into labor. I was in the hospital for since I just got back yesterday. So they gave me morphine, which I really don't like and I didn't approve of, and I kept telling them no, but I was by myself and like I'm bawling my eyes out in pain because it's so bad. I tried calling him and tried calling his mom. They ignored me. The only person I could get a hold of was his dad, and his dad just told me that like he would try and get a hold of Jordan and tell him that I'm in labor and that I need him there. But of course Jordan didn't care and didn't show up. So I was basically doing it alone. And then Riley was at daycare, and so I had to get I called my aunt to go pick him up. And she thankfully watched him and took him last night because I've been in really, really bad pain. They sent me home. I'm not progressing anymore. My labor stopped yet again. My contractions are still there, but they're not as vigorous as they were. They were like 2-3 minutes apart, but now they're like 3 to 5, 3 to 6. They want them to get more vigorous. So right now I'm about 3 centimeters dilated. And so I've just been cleaning, doing like things around the house. They are getting more intense, like I'm having one right now, but they're not to the point where I can't talk. So as soon as I get to that point, I'll be going back to the hospital. They're very painful, and I wish that he was there when I'm giving birth, but it's what he wants. So people say things that they don't mean half the time, and one of those things was him saying that he'd be there for me no matter what, and unfortunately that's not the case. So I'm just going to have my friend in the room with me and hope for the best. She'll be a bit premature. I'm hoping that I have her like at the end of this week, not the beginning. That way I'll be like 36 weeks, so it won't be that bad. She'll be 2 weeks premature if I have her anytime sooner. So she could be in an incubator. She could have problems breathing. she could have problems breastfeeding. I really, really want to breastfeed. It's really important to me. I breastfed Riley for a good while, and I just want to breastfeed her until she's about a year, and I think it's what's best for her. And it's just not expensive because I doubt I'll be getting any kind of support from her dad at all with the baby, because I haven't gotten any support or been told that he wants to be in her life at all. So I'm just assuming that he doesn't want to be in her life anymore, and that he's just busy with this new girl and putting her first before his own child. So that's basically what's been happening. Ow, frig. I'm right now. It really, really hurts. That's what's been happening, and I don't know if I'm going to make it to week 35. I'm at week 35 right now. I don't know if I'm going to make it to week 36 or week 37. Hopefully I do, but oh, frig. With the pain I'm having right now, I don't know if I'm going to. So I'm just going to keep cleaning and get everything ready. I've packed her diaper bag, which I'll do a thing of what I've packed in the diaper bag in a minute. And there's still some things I need to add to it. But for right now, I've just done that. So, I can't believe I have 519 subscribers. That's like doubled in the last week. Because I was at like 480, and now I have 519. And my videos used to only have like 300 watches on it, views on it, and now it has like 1,500. So, obviously, my new look and what I've been talking about, you guys have been interested in, which is kind of weird because I don't find me very interesting, but I just do them because I like to talk. It's basically like my diary. I don't like to write, so I like to talk, and I like to post things on the web. Not because I like attention, but just because like I like to see if anyone's experiencing the same things as I am, which a lot of you have been. So it just helps me cope better with my stress. And I have really bad anxiety and suffer from not depression, but during this pregnancy I've just been very, very, very like sad. And I think it's just because like I've gone through a lot. So hopefully that stops. I'm going to show you guys my belly, and then that's about it. And then my next video I'll do a diaper bag, what's in it, what I packed for the hospital. But yeah. So as you can see, I've dropped like a lot. Where's my baby? And again. Hopefully she's coming soon. There's my belly when I'm sneezing. And oh yeah, I got like highlights in my hair. Except for she didn't go to the roots. My hair looks really bad. My friend just did it, and I know people are gonna say, "Oh, you shouldn't get highlights when you're pregnant." Blah blah. I was wearing a mask. We were outside, and just highlights. It wasn't like I was dyeing my full entire head. It was just a cap, and we did breaks, and I was able to breathe normal air, and it actually has never been proven that dyeing your hair is bad. And there's so many controversies with pregnancy and stuff, so hopefully this will make it so that I lose subscribers. But there's so many controversies of, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But honestly, if dyeing your hair is going to kill a baby, no one would dye their hair while they're pregnant, and lots of people do. So comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know what you were like when you were 34 weeks pregnant and what you experienced, and if you're experiencing anything that's going on with your ex and how you cope with it, because I would love some coping methods, because I'm trying not to think with this new girl, but it's really pissing me off, even though I know I'm better than her. Just the fact that he would go for a girl like that when he had a family with me just kind of sucks. So yeah, let me know. Bye.